Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Kaka, I always say thank you because I value people who support one another. When fans support me, I value them. I own them. And a good person always says thank you. Kuna mashabiki wananishika mkono. They call me to encourage. They send some support. Wengine wananipatia moral support. Wengine wana support my charity work. Wengine wana support my movements by fueling my car. You know yourselves, and I will never take you for granted. May God bless you. God bless you abundantly. Now, back to the Kenyan politics. Kaka, I used to admire Julius Malema. I used to admire that man so much because of his charisma, because of his fearless passion in restoring the dignity of an African. I used to admire him so much. At some point, I almost declared him as my role model in politics. Until few months ago, when he abused Raila Odinga. Julius Malema thought Ruto is his friend. Julius Malema used to defend William Ruto in his speeches. You heard him tell Raila, stop derailing Ruto's development agendas. That's what he said. Some of you watched that clip. I don't know if I will get it. I want to try my best and see if I will be able to get that clip online so that we are able to get exactly what this man said. Yeah? Okay, this is it. Thank God I've got it, eh? Thank God I've got. This is what Julius Malema said.
We want to make a call in Kenya, especially to Comrade Raila Odinga. Stop doing what you are doing. Do not disrupt Kenya. We need peace in Kenya. The President, William Ruto, was democratically elected in Kenya. I will not allow you to use the people of Kenya to destabilize the peace of Kenya. We say to President Mnangagwa, stop this.
Listen. This is Julius Malema speaking in South Africa 3 months ago. Sikia, nataka msikize vizuri kitu huyu Julius Malema alikuwa anasema 3 months ago.
Comrades, we want to make a call in Kenya, especially to Comrade Raila Odinga. Stop doing what you are doing. Do not disrupt Kenya. We need peace in Kenya. The President, William Ruto, was democratically elected in Kenya. I will not allow you to use the people of Kenya to destabilize the peace of Kenya.
Now, this is Malema. In this particular video in South Africa, Malema is defending William Ruto. He is warning Raila to stop disrupting the peace in Kenya. I don't know if by this time Malema had understood what Raila was fighting for. I don't know if he really understood the Kenyan politics. But I know he was speaking to please William Ruto. The same Malema was in Kenya. The same Malema. He hasn't changed. Not a photocopy. Not a shadow. The very same Malema who defended Ruto 3 months ago. The same Julius Malema who abused Raila 3 months ago, the same Julius Malema who discredited our very own Raila Odinga, the same Julius Malema who humiliated Raila Odinga in his speech in South Africa, speaking to the world, was in Kenya today. Was in Kenya today. And I am going to play for you what he said. Julius Malema should choose one thing. Asikanyage njia panda, kwa sababu zilimushinda fisi. Julius Malema aache kutubeba ufala in Kenya. Nataka mtu, I want someone to send him this. I know he doesn't understand Swahili. Let me use English so that he can get what I'm saying. I am addressing Julius Malema of South Africa. Julius Malema, we are going now to silence you from commenting on Kenyan politics if you cannot respect yourself and Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga is a true patriot. Raila Odinga is a true Democrat. Raila Odinga has fought for Kenyans for a very long time. You cannot from nowhere come to humiliate Raila. When you're in this country, you come now, you want to look smarter and you want to smear yourself with some perfume after abusing our very own hero, Raila Odinga. Listen to what Julius Malema is saying today in Kenya. Listen, I want you to get this. There's somewhere I'm driving to. I want you to listen what Malema said today. I want you to listen what Malema said today. Malema is here. It's here. Malema is here. Just listen to what he's saying today. My internet is misbehaving, but I'm getting this clip. Malema was in Kenya. He was speaking from Kenya University today. Yeah.
Being saluted by our own army.
Listen.
Election and the things he's doing now are two different things. I don't know. Because I heard him saying we need to do away with the dollar and build our own currency. But his actions are not speaking to anything of doing away with the dollar. The latest being putting a red carpet for a murderer, a person who killed the Kenyan people, coming into this country, receiving a red carpet and being saluted by our own army. This is not a Kenyan army, it's not a colonialist army. The Kenyan army is a product of the Mau Mau rebellion. And those who killed our people in the Mau Mau rebellion cannot be saluted by the same army of the children of those who were killed during Mau Mau rebellion. We have a duty to stay true to the cause. We have a duty to remind the king and Britain of what they did to us. Indeed, he shows no remorse. He says this was bad. It shouldn't have happened.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Malema today is abusing Ruto in Kenya. He's saying Ruto speaks without any action. 3 months ago, he was defending Ruto. Today, he has turned against Ruto. Julius Malema, we want to tell you, please, deal with South African politics. Leave Kenyan politics alone. As much as what we are speaking today makes a lot of sense to me about William Ruto parading our soldiers to salute the people who killed our freedom fighters. I spoke a few weeks ago when King Charles came in Kenya. I spoke that myself and said, I don't value King Charles anymore. until such a time when the skull of our freedom fighters will be returned from their country to Kenya. That's when we shall respect them. I spoke that Julius Malema, as much as he's speaking sense, we must tell him first to respect Kenyans, first to respect Raila Odinga before he comes to yap. Malema should keep the Kenyan politics. Why? He doesn't understand anything about them. It doesn't. It doesn't. When Raila was asking William Ruto his promises, Malema stood firm and defended Ruto. Now today, the same Malema is telling us about Ruto's lies. Ladies and gentlemen, I will never be afraid to speak this out, but I hope someone somewhere will get an opportunity to send Malema this video clip. I want to believe so, and I want to pray that someone sends him this clip. It's time he keeps off. By the way, if you cannot keep off Kenyan politics, we shall lock you out. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.